Salesforce has officially assigned a code to this certification. It's the Salesforce Certified B2C Solution Architect, Arch-302. Quick update. You'll register and take this exam via Trailhead Academy with options to test online or at a testing center. Here are the facts that matter. 60 multiple-choice questions, 120 minutes, passing score 65%, and the exam fee is $400. Retakes are $200. Build your study plan around these domains. Discovery and customer success, 18%, functional capabilities, 19%, integration and solution design, 23%, data models and management, 21%, security, 8%, and implementation strategy, 11%.
All right, let's try the first one. A retailer wants Service Cloud cases to be created immediately after a B2C commerce checkout if payment authorization fails. What is the most resilient integration pattern? A. Nightly ETL job from Commerce to Salesforce creating cases in bulk. B. Synchronous REST call from Commerce to Salesforce during checkout. C. Event-driven webhook from Commerce to an integration layer that publishes Salesforce platform events with retry. Correct answer is C. Event-driven webhook to integration layer to platform events with retry. Here's why. An async event-driven pattern decouples checkout from CRM latency, supports retries and back pressure, and avoids user-facing timeouts. Next up. A multi-brand company needs a unified customer view across brands where some customers use multiple emails. How should identity resolution be designed in Salesforce Data Cloud? A. Use only deterministic matching on email to avoid false positives. B. Use probabilistic-only matching on name and address for broader unification. C. Combine deterministic keys like hashed phone and loyalty ID with probabilistic rules and confidence thresholds to build a golden profile. Correct answer is C. Hybrid deterministic plus probabilistic with thresholds. Here's why. A hybrid matching balances precision and recall. Deterministic keys anchor matches, while probabilistic rules connect noisy records into an accurate golden profile. Here's the next one. You need to minimize PCI scope while enabling card payments in B2C Commerce and showing payment status in Service Cloud. What is the best approach? A. Store mask PAN and CVV in Salesforce with Shield encryption. B. Use a PCI-compliant payment gateway to tokenize cards and store only tokens in Salesforce. C. Build a custom encryption service to store raw PAN in a secure Heroku Postgres. Correct answer is B. Gateway tokenization, store only tokens in Salesforce. Here's why. Tokenization through a PCI-certified payment gateway keeps card data out of Salesforce systems while still allowing payment workflows. All right, moving on. For order of record, the ERP must be the source of truth. What order flow avoids dual write and ensures status accuracy in Salesforce? A. Create order in Salesforce first, then replicate to ERP via nightly batch. B. Create order in Commerce, post to ERP synchronously, then publish status events back to Salesforce. C. Let Service Cloud and ERP both update order lines and reconcile daily. Correct answer is B. Commerce to ERP synchronously, then status events back to Salesforce. Here's why. ERP remains the system of record. Synchronous creation keeps a single source of truth, while event-driven updates make sure Salesforce stays current without dual write conflicts. Next question. A global storefront must support multi-site, multi-currency, and localized catalogs. What is the recommended B2C commerce architecture? A. Single site with locale switching and one shared price book for all regions. B. Multiple sites within one realm, shared catalog with site-specific price books and localized content assets. C. Completely separate realms per region to isolate catalogs and code. Correct answer is B. Multi-site in one realm, shared catalog, plus site-specific price books and localized content assets. Here's why. A multi-site design reuses catalog structures while allowing localized pricing and content. It reduces duplication and simplifies operations at scale.
Here's the next one. Product detail pages must show near real-time inventory from the ERP with graceful degradation under peak traffic. What pattern should the architect choose? A. Direct synchronous ERP call per PDP view with long timeouts. B. Replicate ERP inventory into Salesforce nightly and read from there. C. Expose an inventory availability service behind an API gateway with short timeouts, edge or Redis cache, and fallback to last known quantity. Correct answer is C. Availability service with API gateway, cache, and fallback. Here's why. A cached service behind a gateway keeps product detail pages fast and resilient. Short timeouts and fallback protect customer experience during ERP latency or outages. Let's move forward. During discovery, the client asks for faster site and more conversions. What should the architect establish first to drive solution design and success tracking? A. Start building high-fidelity prototypes to impress stakeholders. B. Define measurable KPIs and non-functional requirements like P95 latency, availability, and peak TPS aligned to business goals. C. Request a fixed budget and timeline before discussing scope. Correct answer is B. Define KPIs, OKRs, and non-functional requirements up front. Here's why. Clear, measurable outcomes combined with NFRs guide trade-offs and architecture choices, while also providing a baseline to measure customer success after go live. Next up, you must provide SSO across B2C Commerce, Experience Cloud, and Service Cloud for customers and agents. What is the recommended identity strategy? A. Create separate usernames and passwords in each cloud for isolation. B. Use a centralized identity provider, OIDC or SAML, with SCIN provisioning, map customer identities to contact or person accounts and enable My Domain. C. Rely on Salesforce as IDP for all systems, including legacy ERP. Correct answer is B. Central IDP with SCIM and proper identity mapping. Here's why. A centralized identity provider streamlines authentication, MFA, and lifecycle management. SCIM automates provisioning and mapping identities into Salesforce objects, ensures consistency across systems. Here's the next one. The client needs a compliant, auditable, enterprise-wide consent and preference solution across email, web, and mobile. What should be the backbone? A. Store consent flags only in Marketing Cloud subscriber attributes. B. Centralize consent in a master store, such as Data Cloud, with an Experience Cloud preference center and event-based propagation to channels. C. Let each channel manage its own consent separately for flexibility. Correct answer is B. Central consent in Data Cloud with a preference center and events. Here's why. A central system of record ensures auditability and consistent enforcement, while event-driven propagation keeps downstream systems updated in near real time. And here's our final one. The program spans B2C commerce, service, marketing, and ERP integrations. What implementation strategy reduces deployment risk and improves traceability? A. Directly deploy changes from sandboxes to production when tested. B. Adopt CI/CD with packages like unlocked packages, an environment strategy per cloud, automated tests, and phased feature toggles. C. Freeze upstream systems until Salesforce go live to simplify testing. Correct answer is B. CI/CD with packaging, environment strategy, and phased rollout. Here's why. A mature DevOps approach enables repeatable releases, rollback, and governance across clouds. Feature flags allow safe, incremental launches while reducing overall risk.
Thanks for watching. Ready to pass Arch-302? Get domain-mapped practice questions with explanations. Link in the description. Start now with Certio.